playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Woods. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Woods. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Using his legs, it spurns. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Bears will look to convert here on 4th down. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Bears look to keep this drive moving. Single back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That pass falls incomplete. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball. When they get him to 3rd down, they get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Picks up the first and still money. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Woods. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The shotgun handoff here. The Bears will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Baylor, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looks left and finds his target there. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now in the 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Of course, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25. 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And he drops back in the gun. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Here's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special. Disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking for a gap is Burns. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Bears will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. Empty set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Wants to throw it. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's complete.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Now, fourth down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes it.